What is Warriors Collective? Well, Warriors Collective is exactly what it sounds. It's a collective of warriors. But more specifically, it's a community, a brotherhood, a tribe, whatever you really want to call it, of disciplined individuals, martial artists, and combat sports athletes that have found fighting as an outlet in which they want to improve upon. And so, if you're into fighting and you want to level up, this is the community for you. Here's a core belief of mine. I believe that all men should learn how to fight. And that in order to become a well-rounded fighter, you should learn how to strike, how to take a fight to the floor, and how to finish a fight on the floor. So boxing, kickboxing, wrestling, and jiu-jitsu. Striking on your feet, taking a fight to the ground, and finishing a fight on the ground, right? Boxing, kickboxing, wrestling, jiu-jitsu. So after you've learned all of those, very difficult to do, then you become a well-rounded warrior, right? And in order to become a well-rounded warrior, you also need to have the body of a warrior, and the mind of a warrior, and the spirit. And so that is everything that I am providing to you. Here's a little bit about me. So, I've been training since I was 4 years old. I got thrown into a karate class at my local gym, and I learned form, technique, discipline, kata, how to strike, and truthfully, I became a martial artist, a karate student. And then I started putting on some size, putting on some muscle, learning about diet. I struggled with diet for a long time. I used to eat Takis and Kit Kats and play video games for summers on end. And then I realized that there was something more to eating. I was like 190 pounds in 8th grade. And so I lost weight, got some muscle. Then I started learning how to box because I'm still doing karate now, but I started learning how to box, and I went at it for months on end without seeing any results. I was just wailing on the bags alone in a dark gym, pretty much getting aggression out. I wasn't a boxer, I was a bag hitter, right? I was a puncher. And so after that, I signed up for my first fight. I won, and it was electric. And then I started coaching boxing and kickboxing at my local gym. And so over the last probably year, I've gotten really good at coaching physically. And I want to bring that digitally, and here's why. The first reason is I learned that we're not supposed to do this alone. Primally, tribally, however you see it, as men, we're supposed to be in groups. Groups of men create energy. Energy is the only currency in which matters. Because when there's energy, when everybody is pushing each other to level up in a certain goal or path, then there's no way you don't succeed, right? And so if you're really looking to level up in fighting, mind, body, spirit, becoming a warrior, a modern day warrior, then you need the men to do it with you. And so even if you're a beginner in any of these endeavors, I have technique videos and courses on how to do the thing. Now you can consume all the content you want from me, but until you start practicing it won't matter. You're not going to learn anything. So you need to be able and willing to practice. The next thing you need to know is it's not going to be easy. This is not an easy thing, but with difficulty comes value. Whatever is difficult for you is what makes it valuable. Know that. And the more difficult something is, the better outcome you're going to get for it. And so God gives challenges to those he wants to strengthen the greatest. And if you have been given this life that it is like 1 in a trillion chance that you're even here right now, because all your ancestors had to live previously, then your parents had to meet each other at the exact right time, then you had to win the sperm race in which you could, become in existence, and then your mother had to bear you, And now you're here right now watching this video. The chances of this is absolutely astronomical. And if you were to waste it not knowing your full potential, then like, what are you doing? What are you doing? The full potential, I mean, is becoming spiritually, mentally, and physically the greatest of your ability. So that means working out every day. That means learning the techniques and being able to push yourself physically. That means meditating or learning about divine texts and spirits and religions. It means that you're okay with who you are. And I think this community will help you do that. Be okay with who you are. So if you can feel the passion in which I speak. I know that you can. I truly believe that this community will help you succeed in whatever endeavor you are trying to choose. I have spent the last many months and years studying, learning all about how to become the greatest version of myself. And I want to share that with you. And I understand that some of you may think that's silly. And if that's the case, then this community is not for you. Some of you may think, this kid is too young. This community is not for you. This kid doesn't have any experience. This community is not for you. This community is for people who are trying to level up and grow and have surrendered their ego and are willing to succeed. And they practice self-love and conditioning themselves to the greatest of their ability. That's what this community is for. So if you're ready to level up in your martial art and you're trying to become a well-rounded warrior, then I'll see you in the community.